all IREF certified results and BVAS certificate as exhibit. As it is clearly shown, P2B won the election. P2B continued tendering more evidence, so their strategy is to start gaslighting people by telling them PO made Tinubu to win. It is too early to get scared. Just watch as evidences unfold. Mahmoud Yakubu didn't know P2B is such a force to be reckoned with. The evidence of this sham election he conducted are coming from every part of the country. INEC can't defend themselves, and neither can they tell the court how Tinubu became president. On go everywhere. The judiciary is currently seeing that the evidence being presented by Labour Party is overwhelming them. Edo State IREF report has been admitted by court today and tagged as PBWI_17. Imagine the joy when P2B wins this court case. After all these documents and video, what could possibly make the judge rule otherwise? It's going to be a massive joy all over the world, and not only in Nigeria and Africa. Nigeria shall surely be liberated. All eyes on the judiciary system. Our judges should please do the right thing. Anu Gassan is currently presenting blood IRF report from Anu Gassan is currently presenting blood IRF report for Bauchi State. Objections are ongoing. The likely argument I'm expecting INEC to give us is that the official who snapped it didn't snap it very clearly, and it can happen to any phone's camera too. The judiciary must judge based on convincing evidence presented and not on any technicalities. This particular type of evidence is very, very important because INEC argued that all documents on IREF are readable and accurate. Let's see if we are the only people with eye problem, or if the judges suffers it too, or if they can read those insulting documents on IREF. INEC deliberately ignored its own electoral guidelines. INEC will produce their final documented copy, claiming it was given to them just like that. I hope the judge will look beyond technicalities. I also expect the Labour Party to tender the picture people sent to them from each polling unit on the IRF portal. 18th scheduled IRF report from Kaduna State. 21 local government. All respondents has objected the result admitted in court today and tagged it PCA1_21. Niger State IRF report has been tendered on 8. Schedule pages 13 to 15. 25 local government. All respondents have objected it to. Nigerian Electoral Commission failure to promptly upload copies of the polling unit result sheet to IRF portal is part of the ground P2B's petition is challenging the election that has been won by President Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Failure to upload copies from polling unit sheet to IRF portal is part of the ground P2B and the Labour Party legal team are challenging. How did President Tinubu win this election if Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC chairman, could not prove how he won the election? Premium Time Nigerian analysis revealed that P2B, not Tinubu, won in Rivers State. To substantiate his claim of alleged electoral fraud, Mr. P2B tendered 5 reports on the conduct of the poll in Niger State, in Niger, and 8 in Edo State, respectively. In the court paper, he claimed INEC connivance stole the presidential election from Labour Party. INEC have started to oppose their own IRF result. It should be considered as one of the wonders of the world. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has cautioned the Labour Party (LP) and its presidential candidate to desist from blaming it for its inability effectively prosecute their case before the Presidential Election Petition Court. INEC lawyer Kemi Finaro, SAN, spoke in reaction to a claim by lawyers LP and Peter Obi. Livinus Uzochukwu, SAN, that the office of the chairman of INEC declined to accept the subpoena served on Professor Mahmoud Yakubu to produce some documents. Uzochukwu made this claim midway into the proceedings on Wednesday after another member of the petitioner legal team, Audi Onuga, SAN, who was tendering documents, suddenly announced that he has exhausted what they have for today. Uzochukwu, who is the leader of the petitioner's legal team, rose and told the court that his team would have loved to continue, but for the refusals of the INEC chairman's office to accept a subpoena served on him to produce some documents, a development that was hindering progress in their case. But the refusal of INEC's chairman's office to accept a subpoena served on him to produce some documents, a development that was hindering progress in their case. There has been viral call from the masses appealing to Mahmoud Yakubu to appear in court and show the whole nation how Tinubu won the election as he declared the winner at the dead of the night. The ongoing call has been trending over all social media platforms.
If I see you vote another, I will call Luca. If I see you vote another part, go ahead and assume. No control for you.
So what's not found? So what are we advised to do? Exactly. Not found. What are we advised to do? I have no idea. Not found. Continue echoing. Not found. So that not found. All of them. Not found. Exactly. We just confirmed it that all of them are not found. All the cats not found. So how many people can be encouraged to come out here tomorrow again? You see the frustration that they're giving Nigerians. Just look at.
Presidential Election Court admits 13 states final result document from Obi. The Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja on Wednesday admitted the final presidential election results as exhibits in Peter Obi's suit seeking to overturn President Bola Tinubu's victory.
What is important is that now that INEC has a lead counsel, I believe that something good may come out of a chat that I'm supposed to have with him today. Because until now, if you ask me, and I say it with every degree of emphasis, that INEC sees itself as a candidate in an election that it conducted. I say it with every degree of emphasis, going by the conduct of INEC, and that is true. Now, you would have noticed, for those of you who were in court, that no other party is complaining about not getting any documents. You should ask the question, why is this so? Because they have been provided with documents, except the petitioners, who have not been provided with the required documents. And I keep on saying, what is INEC umpire hiding? What is he hiding? What is he hiding? I don't know. Maybe you, as gentlemen of the press, may interrogate them to find out why INEC should not be neutral. They are supposed to be neutral. That's the way it is all over the world, including African countries. It's only in Nigeria that the electoral umpire behaves as if it is a candidate in its own election. I don't think this will continue and should not continue.
Mr. Obi, who was the presidential candidate of Labour Party, is imploring to the courts to nullify the victory of Mr. Tinubu. Mr. Tinubu's declaration as president-elect would set the stage for a legal battle to void or affirm the president's victory. Mr. Obi's alleged electoral fraud and breach of the Constitution and electoral laws against the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and Mr. Tinubu during the polls. At the resumed hearing of Mr. Obi's petition on Wednesday, the 5-member panel of the court, led by Haruna Samani, the Labour Party candidate, tendered the collated final presidential election result relied upon by INEC in declaring Mr. Tinubu winner of the polls. Mr. Obi's lawyer, Paul Ananaba, a professor and son, tendered the document before the court on Wednesday. The court admitted the result without opposition from the respondent, who have consistently objected to the admissibility of election result and other electoral documents used in the conduct of the election from the states of Nigeria. The respondents, Mr. Tinubu, Kashim Shettima, the Vice President, APC and INEC consented to the admissibility of the final result. Also, the session on Wednesday, the collated results in the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory FCT were tendered and admitted as exhibits. Mr. Obi, his vice presidential pick, Dat Baba Ahmed, and other party stalwarts have been attending the court proceedings since the hearing of the substantive suit began on 30th May. The court admitted as exhibit word collated results from 13 states comprising Bayelsa, Benue, Cross River, Ebonyi, Edo, Lagos, Niger, and Ondo states. Other states are Oyo, Rivers, Sokoto, Ekiti, and Delta. The Labour Party flag bearer presented collated results in 8